Good day everyone. This is SimAirport episode number 38. We are starting off exactly where we left off in episode 37 with chaos, frustration and anger as our passengers, now referred to by customers by the airlines, are held up in security because, let's just say we were tight and we didn't want to spend the money, so we're trying to reuse all our security equipment. So between it being dismantled and rebuilt here, a bit of a lag. And this is the result. Huge amount. Look at the red. Oh, anger. Anger. Everything is up, including bladders. Oh, that's not a good look. That we're going to pay for that in passenger satisfaction. Surprisingly enough, though, doesn't seem to have been too bad for just a minute, although it is very much down on what it was. But we are building things, and once we get more of these security things up and running, we should be able not to have the issues that we're currently facing. That's the plan. And also, as you may recall, what we were going to do, and I'll just go over here and press the right button, we're setting up to have a second story walkway up here. So now look at that. Now what is that doing there? That's those two things right there. Well, that's extremely interesting, isn't it? But we're not interested in that, even though it is interesting. We're going to build our bridge across here, and this is how our passengers are going to leave the secure area of the airport. So they're going to be going from the second floor up here, and we'll set that up at some point. Now this, as you will undoubtedly recall, because you were very excited about all of this, we're going to put another extra large gate down here. And the reason why we're doing that, and I'm only telling you because I have a bad memory, you probably remember, but I don't, is that this is a neat fit. And then to remove these two is two of these. So we might as well just, no, we'll do them one at a time because we don't want to, we're going to have so many messed up airlines anyway. I mean, there's hardly any point to it. But what we do need to do in the meantime, let me just get my bearings on this. Yeah, okay. What we do need to do in the meantime is get some taxiways happening. Taxiways? Taxiways. There you go, taxiways. And they need to go... actually, now I've already forgotten. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do this anyway. Must be on ground floor. Oh, of course you must. Not on the... Whoa! Not on the second floor, on the ground floor. Let's just do this for a minute because I think I got that wrong. Oh no, it's right at the edge of that one. No, we can do that. Okay, that's fine. We need this is what we need. We need this. Like that. That's what we need. And then when that's done, we're going to delete that. Then we can blah, blah, blah. And it's all going to be good because it's blah, blah, blah. They still haven't built anything here. Well, they are a little bit busy at the minute. All right, let's hope when they're finished doing these other level 2 type builds, they come back down here and start working on these. Because so far, our interruption to service has been literally just 1 day. If we can get this knocked over and tidied up tonight, I feel much more confident about the next day in terms of processing passengers. I wouldn't mind betting that a lot of these guys miss their flights because of this. Well, we're still making, 200,000 a day. It's not, oh, that's not going well at all. No, it's horrible, really. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, we need to speed this up because basically we're not going to have much to do while we're waiting for this to complete. Oh, here go the builder guys. He said, pointing at the screen. Of course you all saw that, didn't you? Yes, of course you did. We need to... Oh, wow. See, they're not giving us any break at all, but they're not signed anywhere. Maybe they are signed automatically. We'll get them up and running, and that'll be... see? That's much... Look, much better. Huge, vast improvements have taken place. But still much unhappiness is taking place as well. 2,300. Get to midnight. Yeah, we're looking okay for the next day. I think we're going to be okay. However, what I am going to do is finish off putting in the security objects that we need to make this a unique experience for our customers. Ugh! Every time I say that, I cringe. Turning passengers into customers does not make either your perception of them or the service that you deliver better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. ObX. Bag scanners. Thank you. Yeah, I think we'll just have a single down the bottom. If we want to get fancy and fix it up later, we can do that. I mean, yeah. I think money-wise, we're doing pretty good money-wise. So I don't really think we're going to have too many issues with that. So now let's just go up here. I think. Yeah, see, that's good because they're exiting through the secure area. No. 2 objects. Okay. 2 objects. Right, you're not assigned, so let's assign you. And we're going to assign you to you, close, and we're going to assign to you, and then close, and then close. Right, so we just, whoa, that was, yeah, good. Glad we had this moment in the sun together. Okay, assign to. Assign, close, assign, close, assign, close, go down 1, assign, close, maybe assign, close, assign, close, assign. Yeah, well, okay, well that's the bottom. We're done when we do this. Close, assign, close, assign, close. Okay, so everyone's set up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 bottom ones. Okay, but we are going to check security personnel. 36 out of 32. Ah, well, there you go. I'm going to go up to 42 because I think we might need them. Okay, so we're looking pretty solid for getting security set up for the next day. They're going to walk up there to get to there, and so I think what we can do is remove the underground passage. Yep, removing the underground passage. And all the ancillary things that go with it. Stairway, dismantle. Stairway, dismantle. Okay, so we remove all the stairways. Stairways, cancel project, no. And then I think we're going to demolish you. Well, actually, do we have to demolish it? We could just floor over the top. That seems like a good thing to do. We could do that. In fact, I think that's a great thing to do. Okay, so how are we doing over here? Well, not terrifically good, but better, you know, stuff is happening. So that's the ground floor. That is the upstairs, second floor. And just put this up for a minute. I think while we're here, oh no, we won't do that just yet. We'll get this other one in and then we'll do that. We may want to have a look at this. Yeah, I think we may want to have a look at this. So we'll do a dismantle first and get rid of this and that. And then we might put in some more foundation. Just maybe go out $100,000 worth in round numbers. Yep, very good. Okay, well that's going fairly well, I would have thought. Now as soon as this is done, I love how they always seem to leave just this one little spot. Just one. The other thing we can do is we can remove that wall. Like so. Because we just need to. Now, the next important thing is that when that is built, we need to remove this. And then we can put the gate in, our new gate, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start rescheduling from these two into the new gate. Now, will there be unhappiness? Very sure there will be unhappiness from the airlines, but we've got to try and get our passengers back up to 80 where they were by, oh, what's happened here? Security staff. Oh, interesting. So didn't needed more. 46. Let's get 2 spares because you always need 2 spares. Now, does that mean that it's finished building all our security? Almost. Right, let's get this hooked up. It was the bottom 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's check 6. No, don't be like that. No. Okay, 6 is fine, and so we start here. Well, we start here. Assign to, assign, close. Assign to, assign. Sorry. Close. Assign to, assign. Close. Assign to, assign. close. Assign to assign. Close. Close. Assign to assign. Close. Close. I won't keep repeating it because I imagine it's getting quite laborious, and you keep hearing someone say assign to assign, assign to assign, assign to assign. It would be like in the episodes where I was playing Mad Tower Tycoon, and I would be counting the 6 all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have to do it because if you're trying to get some sort of in parameters and consistency, you do need to do the counting. But maybe I should be doing it in my head and not counting out loud. Just a thought. You know, may not be right. May need to count out loud from time to time, but just a thought. Doing all right. Now, no, didn't want to do that. We are done. Now, if, and that's a pretty big if, we've got this set up correctly, we shouldn't have any hold-ups with security. And you will note, everyone, that that traffic flow, pedestrian traffic flow, seems to be pretty good. Passenger satisfaction is back up to 63 and airlines are at 50. Airlines are actually dropping. That's not good, but it could be worse. Now, we need to I always seem to have trouble when it comes to, oh, there you go, taxiways, I was going to say. But I think I may have it this time. Quite possibly I do. And that's looking like it's going to work out okay, actually. Yep, that looks like it's going to work out okay. How are we doing over here? We're not going to add any more to this one just yet. Going to let that one go and get that across there. I think, now, if my memory serves me correctly, can we set the direction of passengers? No, we can set taxiways. Zones and objects. Zones? No. Objects. Construction. Taxiway direction. Moving walkway. Yeah. We could put a moving walkway in. Do we want to though? Yeah, of course we do. We want to help our people. Our passengers. Our folks. Alright, let's put the speed up. I feel like we're making some good progress. Yeah, okay. 764, 225,000 a day. Well, you know, it's not shabby. It's down a bit, but it's not shabby. And we are spending like we got a little bit. Requires ground floor, of course it does. I find that quite fascinating that you can actually forget what floor you're on and go ahead and try and lay a gate up in the air, 10 feet above ground level, and hope for the best, as you do. Now, what we can do while we're here is put in the doors. Now doors here, I think they're big doors, but of course they're not under B for big, whereas decorative bush is under D for decorative. I think doors are somewhere else. Well, not down near the urinal, they're not. The toolbox, the sushi key, no. Maybe they are under D for doors. Did I get it wrong? Again? Yeah, probably. Coffee maker. All right, let's go back to the beginning because this is not working. And concentrate. Books, chairs, coffee tables, glass conference table, blah, 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 blah. Decorative tree, like decorative trees. Escalators up, escalators down. Chilled food. Large hanger. Large sliding, oh sorry. It's under large sliding, L for large sliding door. Of course it is. What have we got there? 2 of those. Well, let's just pop them in while we're at it. Because popping in things is very important. I'm a big fan of popping. Well, might as well put the gate agent desk in while we're there as well. G for gate, maybe, I'm thinking. Yeah, gate agent desk. G for gate. Well, you can't blame a guy for trying. Now, how far out are you? You're 1 and then 1. You're 1 and then 1. And you're in 1. And you're in... Is that right? 1, 2. Yep, that's right. Okay. All right. I think this is exciting. You are going to be east 1. That's going to be 2. That's going to be 3. So this is going to be east 4. Okay. I think we can cope with east 4. East 4 it is. Well, at least the guys have turned up. Speaking of the guys turning up, we're going to have to upgrade this and put fuel in as well, actually. And 700,000. Yeah. Well, yeah. We probably might even want to put the floor in. 10. There you go. That's a floor. Very good. Let's go. Now look how peaceful and quiet everything is. It's just amazing. Now, we actually don't have to have them coming out the same way that the execs go in, actually. Just thinking about that for a little minute. We could actually have them come out there. Now, what would be under there? That's not particularly good. Yeah, that would bring them out right there. That's not ideal. Oh, what if we brought them out in the bag? Oh, wait a minute. Ah, look, we got some room. What if we put them out in the baggage area? That could work. Hang on. So what's going on up there? Where's the baggage area? Baggage area is out here. Why is that there? That's really weird. Hang on, let's leave the cursor. No, let's leave my finger on the screen. See my finger on the screen, everyone? Right there. We could actually pop them out right there. That seems like a pretty good place for them. Let's do that. Right. Hold on. We need a foundation, which is kind of like this. We'll go one more, I think. And we're going to have to put a new wall in so that these guys don't get all excited and go into where the other guys are. Then I think we want to put a staircase in there. I mean, I don't have a problem with the executives using the stairs, frankly. They could do with the exercise anyway. They spend most of their days just sitting around, not doing too much of anything in particular. So I would be okay with them actually doing a little bit of walking. Actually, I'm thinking too, we might get rid of that pot plant. Definitely in the wrong place. So what does that look like now on the ground floor? Well, it looks like there's another stairwell. That's what that looks like. And it also looks like we should be putting some plants in to make things look good. So decorative plant. Now we should have a lot of these in storage because we dismantled a ton of them. I think it's this one. Certainly looks like this one. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it seems to be flowing rather nicely, I would have to say. How are we doing over here? 36% built. I'm liking it. You know what? And while we're at this, you know it's what you want to do. Okay. I am amazed that we're actually making the progress we're making, especially over just 2 episodes in the series. I think we're doing pretty well. Okay, I think we can speed up. Just having eyed over everything and seen the progress in general, I think it's going pretty well. Here we go. This runway's almost done. I do think though, now what have I got going on with the pipes? Yeah, we're going to have to do the pipes for sure. And in fact probably redo these pipes. Now, where did we put you? That's a good question. So let's first of all do the upgrade and get the fuel port. And we're going to put the fuel port down there. Okay. Then we go to the underground. We go back to utilities. Hook up the fuel pipe. Like so. And we will have fuel. And you know how amazingly happy everyone will be? Requires at least 1 gate agent desk. Yes. Oh, and the other thing we need, before I forget, because I will forget, assign to you. Thank you. Now, the other thing, close. The other thing we're going to need to do is completely forget to change your number to E4. Oh, it can't be E4. It's got to be E5. Oh, you're annoying. Ah, you are annoying. Ah, but I have a cunning and devious plan. Let's use odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7. No, 1, 3, 5, 7. I can be annoying too, game, so there. Suck on that and see what you think. Ha! Right, now, assign to, assign, close, assign to, assign, close. Check to see that we've got enough airport staff, which we do not. Let's get 2 spare just to be on the safe side. I think 2 spare is important. Then let's also put in, yeah. I'm not even going to bother with the queue right now, actually. Not even going to bother. Right, now, how are you guys getting there? Because I don't think the traffic flow is at all good. No, it's not. Okay, so what's up on the floor? We've got, see, now there's a thing. We've got toilets right in the way. I need to think about this for a minute. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Okay, maybe we need to rethink this. Maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the exit. Where am I going to make the exit? About there. Actually, you know what? Let's dogleg it. Let's make it down there. Yeah, let's dogleg it and make it down there. That's actually not doglegging it. Well, we'll half make it down there, and then we'll have the entranceways coming up there. But there's actually no reason why we can't have these stairs, instead of coming out there, come out back here more, and then have this area here is the actual exit. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. Because we probably need to. It's just the way it is. Yeah, just the way it is. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now, do we put the official exit up here? Or do we put it down the bottom? This is actually a very tricky question. I tell you what we could do. No, I've got what might be loosely referred to as a cunning and devious plan. Ah, I hear you say, I've heard about those before. Yes, you have. We're going to get one-way escalators, and they're only going to go in a down direction. And we're going to have the exit gates downstairs. 1, 2, 3. Coincidentally, that happens to be pretty good. Now, if we go downstairs, we have these. And so what we do is we put the exits in to the non-secure areas, wherever they are. Metal detector? No. One-way path. Ah, that's what we're looking for. Okay, they do have one-way paths, so that's good. Where is the security door? I hate it when the game lies to me. It's just like, oh, the game lied to me. There it is, security exit. A secure area boundary. This allows passengers to transit to non-secure areas. So I think, therefore I am, we're going to do this. I have no idea. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? Probably not. Can I put a window there? No. I could have, if they'd have let me. Okay, that's about as safe and secure as you can get. Now, let's just check something out for a minute. Can I see zones? Will it show me zones? Why won't it show me zones? Zone me shows, please. Zones. All zones. Ticketing store, pickups. Ah, here it is. Sector display. Security zone. Baggage claim zone. Oh, I may have screwed that up. Not secure. Oh no, I've screwed it up. Okay, hold on. Let's go with none down here. Right. Sector, indoors, not secure. What's upstairs? Indoors, protected. Indoors protected. Oh, now that's interesting. I wonder why that's not secure. Indoors not secure. Oh, because we haven't got that on. All right, hold on. Well, okay, I think we're heading in the right direction with this, but of course I could be horribly and disastrously wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. I hear you cry. Nor will it be the last, I hasten to add. Ha! I see your, I hear you cry, and I raise you, I hasten to add. Right. Okay, so it just turns out now that up here, we can actually do this by rescheduling aircraft. So let's just make sure we get this right. So we're going to reschedule E2 and E3, okay? E2 and E3. E2 up here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. And E3. E2 and E3. E2 and E3. Well, here's where we're going to have some problems. Some very serious problems. Well, we could, no, we can't do anything there. No, we got problems there, but we can do something here. So we really have a problem here. Yeah, we do. And there's not much we can do about it. That's 250 well, let's have a look for a minute. 250, 180, 180, 250, 250. Well, we can unschedule this guy. Confirm flight cancellation. Oh, $7,000. Yes. You're 182. Yes. So we'd move this E3, which is a 250, into that space, and there you go. We're all good. So we've got E2 and E3 clear. All right. So that's good for us. So we're looking pretty good. So starting tomorrow, day 174, these two gates should be free, and there should be some stuff appearing on this gate. Okay, that could be a plan. Now, if everything's going well over here, what have we got? Oh, please tell me you're now working. Indoors protected, yes. Oh, look at us, ladies and gentlemen. Could there have been a more? Could there have been a better outcome? All right, now, let's do some cleaning up to get the happiness of our people up and about. I'm a big fan, I tell you, of these dudes. Oh, decorative bush. Oh, outdoors only. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Okay, let's do these guys, because I like these guys. These guys are good. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's alternate. Alternate! As in current. There you go. Alternate as in current. Yep. And yep. Now, over here, we're going to do this. And we'll put the other two. Right, now these guys we're going to put there. And there. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, oh, and 5. Ooh, I like it when we do all sorts of pretty up things. There you go. How beautiful will that look? Oh, that'll be just a bee's knees. Well, you know what? That's how people get out of our airport. Now, what we are going to need to do is move this across here. But we are going to have somewhat of a problem. Ah, $900,000. Well, let's spend some of that. Let's spend $112,000. And while we're at it, 1, 2, 3. Let's go down there and spend some more. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. We're going to go all the way across here. You know that that's what we're going to do. Yep. Now, I don't know how far down it went, actually. That's actually a good question. Do we have an answer to this question? The answer is, it went all the way to there. Ground. Gazumps. No, that wasn't what we wanted. Cancel project. Thank you. Oof, that was lucky. Right, foundation. Let's go like that, shall we? No, let's not go like that because that's going to cause us a problem. Actually, you know what? Let's not do anything. Because what we actually need to do is get rid of this. That's what we actually need to do before we start building new stuff. We need to actually get rid of that. And it turns out we don't need all these pot plants. This is where it gets tricky. Now, isn't that interesting? How did you idiots get inside there? You're just special, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, there you go. Well, let's see what happens when there's no staircase and they can't walk up the stairs. That might fix them up a little bit. Okay, we're doing okay, but we're 48 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. So I think that is going to make this another episode. But we've made some really good progress today, and we are looking pretty. Actually, what's our environment like? Our environment sucks. Look at that. Oh, that's sucky. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's the ground floor. What about upstairs? Oh, it's not that good. No, it's not that good. Whoa, it's horrible. But that's okay. We've got plenty of work to do before we finish building our airport. Everyone just stay calm because we will get there. Okay, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in episode 38 of SimAirport. I'm feeling like a lack of klutz, you know, that's really what I'm feeling. I think we're doing okay. And I think our airport shaping up pretty well. So I want to wish you all the very best until you return to the Gig channel. I hope you stay well, and I will look forward to seeing you again very soon. Until then, I'll see you all later. Bye.